Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. Well, I'm sure we will have a lot of other folks joining in, but thank you everyone for being here. Because if you think that you are at the Beaches Photography Club meeting, then you are in the right place. And yes, it is true. Nancy made a little joke in the pre-meeting there that as we know, I have been known to make an error or two in the PowerPoint. And so it has become a game. At least I'm making it a game. And so if you catch me in an error, you can say that it's a drinking game. And since it's Zoom, you might, I just have water, but it could have been a drink. And therefore, we're going to play that it is the game. So, but because the thing is, I've decided also is that it really makes you guys pay attention when I mess up, you see. So there we go. All right. So moving into the meeting, there we go. All right. First thing we always do is just tell you what the plan is. And so we did the slideshow before the meeting, and the slideshow before the meeting is a lot of fun when we're on Zoom. Like people really look at it on Zoom. So this meeting is Zoom, and then we're also Zoom in September. Well, hang on. Well, we're going to look in a minute. We're having some Zoom meetings coming up, and it's a lot of fun. So throw your pictures into the pre-meeting slideshow for the Zoom, particularly for the Zoom things. So I'm going to do the club business, for a little while. And then we have our big time speaker, Lisa Langell, who's going to talk to us about post-processing tips, not just the how, but the why. So she's big time stuff. Okay, here are the meetings. So the next one, rather, is in person. September's in person, and this is Mary Atwood, and she's going to talk about abstract photography. And Mary is awesome, and so we're going to learn a lot from her. And then we also have our very own Roxanne D'Souza, who's going to talk about backyard bird photography. Wing it like a pro. Roxanne, I love that. The wittiness in that title is just awesome. So we have that. And then October is Zoom only because it's the annual competition results. And November is also Zoom because that's voting. We're getting bumped by voting, which is why we got bumped today. But we get bumped for voting. But Susan has us with another big time national level guy, Lewis Kemper, who's going to do light, color, and composition tips to improve your photography. And I stole that picture, by the way, off of his website because he's always posting pictures in his kayak, which I love. So that's good. So now we'll dive into outings. So we have Nancy and team have got all these lovely outings ready for us. So we have one coming up on the 13th, which is what, a week from this Thursday. And it's over at the Brumos Car Museum. And I'm super bummed that I cannot be there, but a lot of people have signed up. And it's going to be from 10 to 12. And I think then you're going to lunch or something after that, which is fun. And what I love is you can even see it a little bit in this picture that to me, it takes us back to when we did the Ford Plant Museum downtown, and I think they modeled it after that or something. I don't know. Okay, and after that we have the special event that we were talking about, some of us before the meeting. We have John Elliott, The Human Pulse and Other Photographic Series. So that is on, oh, first mistake. It's Monday, and it's not. It's on Saturday.
Saturday.
But I caught that one. So I get
Okay.
Yep.
done it. So that's a Saturday. Saturday from, is it 10:30 to 11:30? Is that right,
You
everybody?
you catching it is irrelevant. We still get to take a shot.
Hey, there we go. Everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, that's my first mistake. Doggone it. Okay, got that. All right. Then we have on August 29th, we have 10 to 12 going to Avonlea, the Antiques and Interiors in town, which is so fun. And a lot of interesting items to take photos of there. And then I think you're going to lunch also after that one. I didn't put the place in, but it's some kind of fancy tea place or something, right, Nancy? Yeah, she's probably muted, but it's something. There's a
It's
fancy.
called the Full Circle Eatery. It's inside the building.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's very, very good food. Everyone will enjoy it.
oh, oh, look, I wrote it in there though.
Yep.
Lunch at the Full Circle Eatery. Okay, very well. Okay. Then this one's into, can you believe we're already talking about things in September like this? Yeah. So September 12th is the Helen is going to host this one as part of the outings committee, and it's at the downtown library, the Jacksonville Library downtown, which is fun. So we got that. And then this one is done by the Photography with Purpose with Leslie's efforts. So, Leslie, do you want to talk about this one?
I'd love to. As you might have noticed, the original posting was their attempt to break the Guinness World Record with 2,500 bicycles.
Uh-oh, Leslie, you got muted.
I'll start over. How's that? That better?
Yeah, we heard you up to the original thing, but keep going.
Okay. The original was an attempt to break the world record. They have repurposed this as a more family-friendly group ride, and they're going for 1,000 bicyclists. They already have hundreds and hundreds of individuals and families set up. So it's going to be a really fun gathering and bike ride starting at the Seawalk Pavilion and going up to Atlantic Beach. It's just a 2 mile ride. So lots of opportunities for fun shots of adults and kids and all kinds of vehicles. They will be decorated, they'll be crazy. And I think it might be fun to be on the pier looking down as they come towards you and away from you. But this is a big event for the beach. It's a charity event. They're supporting BEAM, the Beach's Emergency Assistance Ministry, and also several cancer support groups. And this is the first of many they hope to do. So it could be something that the museum might be interested in for their archives, but also for upcoming exhibit. So I hope y'all will come out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Lucy, I have a question. When I went onto their site, it said something about buying tickets. Do you know much about that?
Yes, if you're going to be in the event itself, you register and you pay a fee. It's about $35. And in exchange, you get a goodie bag with
Oh my
discounts and
God.
coupons and like to the bars and restaurants and such. The organizer is his company is Trivia Nation.
Okay,
So he
but
puts on trivia events everywhere, and all these places are giving back with coupons.
we need to go. Oh, so it's nothing to do with if you're on the beach or anything. That's kind of funny, whatever's going on in the background. But oh, so if you're on the beach, there's no
Anybody
yeah,
can be on the
anything.
beach, but if
I
you want
see.
the goodie
Okay, thank
bag,
you.
yeah, and you want to just support the causes, then buy a ticket.
Okay, thanks.
Hmm. That's
Fabulous. Good questions too. And any more questions before we move on? No, okay.
it.
All right. Then the other thing is Nan is not here tonight, but she asked me to bring this up again. So we do have a club trip scheduled for Atlanta, November 2nd through the 4th. There are still hotel rooms at the really great rate that she negotiated for us at the Hampton Inn. And these are some images that actually came from Fred Ortel. So a lot of members I think remember Fred who moved up to Atlanta. And one of them is like Berry College, the other one's Old Car City, and then there's the Gibbs Gardens. And even though it's November, there should be lovely, trees there, as well as they have a great Oriental garden, Fred said. And Fred's going to come take photos with us. I think at least one of the days, and I don't know which one. But so if you haven't booked it yet, you probably want to go ahead and get those hotel rooms booked and you will have a better idea of who's going to go. So Nan has a full itinerary also on the website, and I believe it's also under the event on Facebook. But she has a lot more things planned. Like we're going to go to Lake Allatoona for a sunrise, and we're going to go to. But it's pretty fun. So hope some people can join us. Um, all right. The other thing I wanted to do is remind folks about for I don't think Robert's on. Are you, Robert? Are you on? I didn't see him, but Robert Wells, who is our exhibitions chair, has and thanks to Leslie and also thanks to Lori, I know that she helped as well. But Lori has been working real closely with the Beaches Museum, and anyway, so we have this big exhibit that has now been approved, and for those that have been around a long time, they know that we never have gotten this honor. This is a big honor to be able to be asked to exhibit at the museum. And one of the things is it's a bigger space than like we've done them in the library, but this takes us to like big time stuff. It runs for 4 months, March through June. It's promoted by the museum, and you even have the opportunity to sell images with a portion that would be donated back to the museum. So it's big stuff. Now, what you want to do is, oops, you want to first do the right, go back. Oh, this counts as a drinking thing. Back, back. Okay. What you want to do is pay attention to, they want things that are images from the beach. And it can be the flora, the fauna, the sand, the structures, the characters. And so you want to kind of build up your arsenal of images to be able to start submitting them as of November 17th. Okay, so giving you a heads up on that. I'll keep reminding everybody at the meetings.
I have a quick question for Leslie. When you say focus on the beaches, um, is Huguenot Beach considered part of that, or can it only be?
My original understanding from the museum gal is that it's the beaches up to the river.
We sent a thing on it. We sent an email out on it. I'm looking for it
I
right now.
think, and he's got it posted on our site too. I don't think
Okay.
Huguenot was included. I think it
Okay.
was
Perfect. That's what I
probably
needed to know.
Jack's.
Yeah,
Yep,
if you
because
go
that's
back
south of the
and
river. Perfect. Thank you.
if you look in the email, it's Robert has it pretty well spelled out. But I
Thanks. I couldn't remember because one of them is only the St. John's River water management area, and one is okay. That's all I needed. Thank you.
yeah, search back in there or look on the site. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Good questions. The other thing is I want to say kudos to Lee Gardner because boy, we have all been diving in on this month's Facebook challenge. So it's this whole inside thing when you could really be outside, and people have just been coming up with really interesting things to post for it. So Lee, you got a hot one if you're on the call. I don't know if she's there, but yeah, it's a good one. So dive in on this. And she's giving kudos to here, Roxanne. You get kudos for your bird nest photo there. So good one. Okay, the other thing I wanted to point out is that it is time to be entering images for the F3C second triannual digital competition. And the deadline is August 15th, so you don't have that much more time left to do it. So you want to go to the f3c.org and get your images in there. And for anybody that does not know, you are a member or can be a member of F3C by virtue of the fact that you're a member of the Beaches Photography Club. So all you got to do is go to f3c.org and log in. And then they ask us, they ask me to tell them if you are for a real person, and then they approve you and let you in. And then to enter the competitions, it's like I think it's $10 for 4 images. So and you get nice feedback. You get nice feedback. And Marianne, I think I love using Marianne as an example because she did for years and years. She goes, she didn't enter, she didn't enter. And then all of a sudden she enters one of her images and she wins a blue ribbon that's like the highest number of points. And so don't hide your images, is what I say. The other thing on the note of competitions is it is the Beaches Photography Club annual competition time. So effective now, I think it was August 1st, the website is up and ready to go. Thank you to Dave and to Jerry. There's a link on our website, and I think I put this here on the next slide. So if you log in, so you go to beachesphotographyclub.com and you log in, then you go to the member homepage. So you have to do that. You go to member home. If anybody can see, are you guys seeing my mouse roll around?
Yes.
Okay, good. So if you go to the member home page, Then you scroll down and you go into the competitions. I think you have to go over here, then you go to competitions. And once you're there, then right here it says you can submit your entries here. Okay. And according to Dave and Jerry, it works. So go ahead and submit your images there. The full rules are also here. So right above there, it says the annual competition's rules and guidelines. It's always good to read the rules because that way it increases your chance of winning. Okay. So that's going on right now. And really, that is all that I had for the business. So, Lisa, I'm so glad that you're on because I'm early in the scheme of life. And I only think I provided two drinking game opportunities tonight, you see. So, but Lisa, you don't know that that's a thing. Every time I mess up, people can drink. So, Lisa, are you there before I do your
I was going
welcome?
to see if you can get mute everyone, and then Lisa and you can
Oh.
unmute yourselves or whatever, because we do have some people on that are still, I'm hearing things. So
All right, let's look. I'll go to participants and see who we
there's
have.
a Cindy who needs muting and
All right,
so
I'm
forth.
mute.
All right. Can you hear me now? Okay, I see nods, so that is good. And by the way, I do have a beverage, but unfortunately it's just lemonade. So, we could put more in it if you want me to.
There you go. Well, welcome. Well, I'll give you just a quick introduction because I want to let people know how wonderful it is that we have you, Lisa.
Oh,
Because
thank you.
for those that have never, if you have been living under a rock and you do not know Lisa, she speaks at several things. Like I think the first time I heard you speak, Lisa, was down at the Birding and Photo Fest. And,
Yeah.
and you speak at several national things, and we're so lucky to have you. I did also want to say that you do wonderful workshops, and some of our people that are may or may I haven't looked at who's online in here now, but we had a few members that are kind of combos between St. Augustine and the beaches went with you to Alaska.
Yes, yes. And it was amazing. We had such a great time. We had so many great species and sightings and moments, and I won't elaborate, but I will say if you ever go on a workshop, the more you can get people to be positive minded and open minded and support one another instead of being competitive and negative, like sometimes we see people. I have been doing Alaska since 2012, and I swear it brings out better wildlife. I swear the wildlife senses the energy difference. And when we have a positive group, it just transforms everything. And I've done it I don't even know how many times. Like I've lost count of how many workshops that I've done over the years up there and elsewhere. So that's just my little nugget that has nothing to do with your camera and everything to do with up here, but it makes such a big difference. So, but we had a fantastic group, and I know several people from your area have come, and I genuinely appreciate it.
That's good. That's awesome. All right. Well, if you're ready, I'm going to hit stop share and mute myself.
All
So
right.
I'm hitting stop share and then, oh,